Knight Silksong is the long-awaited sequel to Hollow Knight that took 7 damn years to come out because these developers are selfish. But it is finally out, and to say it was a hyped release would be an understatement. Because trying to buy this game when it first came out could be considered the true first boss of Silksong. And as far as boss fights go, this was impossible. Either way, it's safe to say Hollow Knight Silksong was a resounding success. But why must you play it? Well, whether you're a fan of Metroidvanias, Souls games, or you simply just hate your life and want to cause yourself more pain because you deserve it and no one will ever love you, Silksong has something for everyone. We play as Silksong, who's been captured by the pilgrims to be cooked for Thanksgiving. But Silksong is tough and won't go down easily. Okay, I lied. Her name is actually the Hollow Knight. As we enter the game, it's obvious that the reason that people play Silksong is simply due to how beautiful this game looks. I mean, the artwork is stunning, and they have amplified the visuals completely when compared to the first game. Everything, and I mean everything, has physics in this game. The ground, the enemies, the bells, even your currency. Hey, I need those fucking beads! Being this is the first area, it's a good way to get to grips with the game as it teaches everything from the movement, to the enemies, to how Hornet keeps stopping to almost die every 10 feet, which is really just a sign of the amount of times we will die in this game. It also lets us explore secret areas, such as seeing what's down here. Okay, so this is one of those go fuck yourself type of games. This is then where we're treated to our first boss of the game, to give us a true example of the difficulty this game has to offer. Easy! This game is going to be a cakewalk. You fucking bastard! And so we're given our great quest to make it to the Citadel. Sounds like this will be pretty easy. Sounds pretty easy. Now we can begin our adventure, starting with exploring this cave over here. I hate my life. And so we come to our first town destination, Flint, Michigan, Bone Bottom, where these pilgrims prepare themselves to make their way to the Citadel. Only knowing the treacherous journey ahead, I doubt any of them are making it. And I doubt even I'm making it with this damn locked door. Okay, this kind of makes up for it. Top 10 rappers, Eminem was too afraid to diss. This is where the game truly begins, as we're left to our own devices to go basically wherever we want. I can see why people play this game and Hollow Knight, as it is so enjoyable to explore every small crevice and cave, in the hopes of finding something cool. It's like a new form of gambling, where your exploration can give you absolutely nothing, riches beyond your wildest dreams, or even a new boss to have fun trying to beat. I'm gonna kill myself! The only problem is your first time entering areas low-key sucks because you don't have a map, and finding out where to go in these labyrinths is near impossible. Wait, what? Bro, why does everyone in this game sing? Oh shit, a boss! Oh, you're a good guy. Dude, don't fucking scare me like that again, I swear to God. Thanks to Chakra, we can now map out all of these areas, meaning we don't miss a single thing, such as our newest ability, the Spear, which we can then use to free our humble mode of transportation. Oh my God, he's a boss! He's a boss! Bellbeast is the first actual boss of the game that shows us just a taste of what we'll be facing later on. I freed you, you asshole! Exploring in this game is probably one of the highlights of why people play Hollow Knight Silksong, however, as exploring these gorgeous maps is a pure delight, even if the enemies do sometimes infuriate me beyond belief. I like to calm myself down though with some good old-fashioned parkour. Okay, let's try that again. Third time's the charm, right? Okay, for real this time! If I don't make this jump, then you have to subscribe. What? But it's okay, because now that we're in the deep docks, we can get... Oh wait, hold up real quick. Fortnite. Because in the deep docks, we can finally get our dash that lets us avoid some of these parkour sections. The best addition in Hollow Knight Silksong, however, is that in Hollow Knight, to get around fast, you had to spam your dash, which got pretty tiresome. Now in Silksong, we can simply sprint around, taking the strain off our fingers. Team Cherry have done such a good job, though, of taking the formula presented in Hollow Knight and revamping things in a way that, though they are more or less the same game, they've still made it feel like they are two completely different games entirely. I mean, hell, we even have this game's version of the role Hornet filled in Hollow Knight. Case. Yes, her name is actually Lace, but I'm catching a case after this fight because that shit was easy! You wish you were like me! the Hollow Knight Silksong. What I love most about playing Silksong, though, is the progression you feel unlocking even more abilities. Because as you progress through the game, there's a major sense of progression. Fights get easier, and more importantly, exploration gets easier as we're given our next ability. Go put some clothes on! I don't know how people on the internet are simping for a literal stick man of a spider, but at this point, nothing really surprises me anymore. I mean, what? Next, people are gonna start simping for a one-eyed robot? Don't do that! At least now with this, we can finally get out of this area. Oh yeah, okay, I should have expected this. Bosses in this game are such a mixed bag because some of them, such as the one we're fighting here, are amazing fights that while offering a challenge, still do feel fair. And others pull a Capra demon and fill the boss room with so much bullshit, you can't do anything! For the unaware of what pulling the Capra demon means, it's the term I just coined literally right now just this second. Where a boss such as Capra demon from Dark Souls 1 puts you in a small ass room with multiple enemies. And if you can't tell by the anger in my voice, I'm still aggravated by this boss. But it's nothing that can't be solved by going to our next area, Greymoor, and visiting the local pub. Love me point, love me bone bottom, simple as. Oh hey kid, how's it going?
Can you, go genocide Farloom?
You got it, buddy. Greymoor is also where we're introduced to the mechanic of crests, which can change your movesets completely. With this Reaper crest, we are finally treated to a normal down attack, meaning we will never feel a parkour section ever again. Okay, not all the time, I still suck. Oh well, on to the next area. Oh my god, bruh. Morwing is one of the most notorious bosses in the game currently, even going as far as to soon be getting nerfed in the upcoming patch. But honestly, though he can be a little challenging, this fight for me was extremely easy. Oh, did I say the fight was easy? I meant phase 1 was easy. I'm just gonna look around for something that could help me out. Haha! Oh, what's that, old man? You wanna help me out? Alright, bet! Mowing! Vile mowing! Damn, Monk still got it! But finally, we reach our second town of Bellheart, which is honestly making me question, who the hell's making all the bells in that's concerning? I am a big fan of how Silksong has added in the brand new addition of both wishes and main quests. Hollow Knight had these too, but they were a little harder to track. So it's so much easier to know, oh, I can come back to Bell Bottom and turn in these wishes now. That's pretty good. Hold on, what the hell was that? Wait, what? No! It should have been me. For example, Bellheart gives us the task of freeing the town from being silked up. But luckily, we are Silksong and love silking all over the place. To free these guys, we must defeat the Widow, who I have no doubt some freaks out there are somehow simping for as well. The thing with bosses in Silksong, though, is realistically speaking, not many of these are super hard. The movesets are fairly easy to learn, but do have moments where you can get caught off guard. The reason half of these fights are, well, to put it in a nice way, absolutely bullshit, is damage inflation. Since the release of Hollow Knight, the supply of damage is too damn high, leading to a damage inflation to plague Silksong. Every single enemy, even the little grubs you fight in the overworld, do 2 masks of damage. This is why I say people who play Silksong are masochists, cause this design choice can make even the most simple of bosses take multiple tries to beat. But as the ancient Greek philosophers once said, Yiticus Goodicus, because if a sequel isn't harder, then why bother? At least now to justify this, the healing has been increased thrice, so hey, that's pretty nice, and it adds a little spice. And this game makes me want to put my head in a vice! And hey, now that we've defeated Widow, we've unlocked the ability to play some bangers. And now, it's time for us to finally approach the Citadel, thanks to reaching the Blasted Steps, aka Hell on Farloom, because this area has it all. Enemies who block your attacks, annoying flying enemies with the precision of the American sniper, parkour that if you fail it, you will fall down into the Dune sand pit, and, wait, there's gambling in this game. This is game of the year right now, this right here. Still, the beauty of playing a game like this is if you're in an area that is stressing you out too much, you can take a break by exploring some other areas to look for things you missed. How is that even possible? What? But we can't stop now. The Citadel is just ahead and we're this close to the end of the game. All we have to do now is sing with our fellow bugs to open this door and... Oh, don't tell me. Yeah, okay, what the fuck did I expect? Nothing in life is easy, and if it already wasn't a mission getting to the Citadel, we have our last challenge to face. And as far as challenges go... No! I swear to God! You piece of shit! It's actually a pretty fun fight, and one of my favorites in the game so far. The only thing that isn't fun about the fight is the dreaded run back it takes to get back to it. A lot of the run backs in this game can be frustrating, but this one takes the cake. It gets to a point where you have it down to muscle memory. Okay, run, jump, fuck! Okay, run, jump, jump, wall bounce, jump, bell, jump over this guy, fuck! And with the amount of times I died to this boss, knowing I had to do this run back every time, it was easy to consider giving up. But luckily, Team Cherry knew this by giving the perfect encouragement right by the bench. And that's all I needed. It's time to lock in. I am so damn good at this game. Fuck! And with that, we finally enter the door to the Citadel, the final level, as we approach the end of our adventure at last. That was just Act 1! So why do people play Hollow Knight Silksong? Well, if you like pain, anger, dying a lot, failing parkour a lot, pain, cute singers, pain, falling to the start of the level, bosses that deal double the pain, getting lost without a map, pain, and of course naked insects, then Hollow Knight Silksong might just be the game for you. I joke, but obviously with some of the discourse I've seen, I still think Silksong is a fantastic game so far. It hasn't changed Hollow Knight's formula, but it has changed it enough to where this is a completely brand new game, and doesn't just feel like one of those phone-in sequels that could be argued should have been DLC. I don't know about anyone else, but this felt like it was truly worth the grueling wait for the game. And though I've only played through Act 1, if enough people like this video and subscribe, maybe I'll cover Act 2 as well. Until then, I can't wait to continue playing through this game. Never mind, I hate this game again.